Hey there, and welcome back to English Podcast Journey, your favorite place to improve English listening skills with fun, real conversations. Today's episode is packed with value, so make sure you listen till the end.
Yes, because in this episode, we're going to share 50 super useful English phrases you can use in daily conversations with friends, at work, school, or even when you're just out and about.
These aren't boring textbook phrases. These are real-life expressions that native speakers use all the time. Things like, that sounds great, no worries, or I'm just looking, thanks.
And don't worry, we'll go slow and repeat them, so you can really catch the pronunciation and meaning. Plus, we'll explain how and when to use each phrase in natural conversation.
This episode is great for beginners, intermediate learners, or even advanced learners who want to sound more natural and confident in daily life.
So grab a notebook or just relax and listen in. By the end of this episode, you'll be ready to use these phrases in your own conversations.
Let's get started with the first set of phrases. Ready, Jack?
Let's do it.
All right, let's start with the first phrase. Phrase 1, what's up? It's a casual way to say hello or ask how someone is doing.
Yeah, super common. You might hear this between friends. For example, hey Emma, what's up? And you can just answer with something like not much or just relaxing.
Exactly. Now here's phrase 2. I'm just looking, thanks. You'll hear this a lot in stores. When a salesperson comes to help you, and you don't need help right away.
Right. It's polite, but also lets them know you're okay. Like, hi sir, can I help you? I'm just looking, thanks.
Phrase 3 is really useful in casual conversations. That sounds great. It's a way to say you like an idea or you're excited about something.
Like this. We're going to the beach this weekend. Oh, that sounds great.
Yes, very friendly and positive. Now phrase 4, no worries. This is used when someone says sorry and you want to tell them it's okay.
If someone says, sorry, I'm late, you can say, no worries. It means it's not a problem.
Last one for this segment, phrase 5, take your time. This is a nice way to tell someone to relax and not rush.
Like if your friend is getting ready and you're waiting, you can say, no hurry, take your time.
Yes, it shows patience and kindness. And it makes you sound so natural in English.
Ready for the next set of phrases?
All right, let's keep it going. Phrase 6, I'm not sure.
Yeah, this one is super common. We use it all the time when we don't know the answer to something or when we need to think a bit more.
Exactly. Like if someone asks me, do you want to go to the beach or the park tomorrow? I might say, I'm not sure. Let me check the weather first.
And you can use it in serious situations too. If your boss asks, can you finish this by Friday? You can reply, I'm not sure, but I'll try my best.
It's a polite way to give yourself a second before making a decision or giving a direct answer.
Okay, phrase 7 is I don't mind.
Oh yes, I say this a lot when I'm being flexible or easygoing. Like if we're choosing what to eat and you ask pizza or pasta. I might say, I don't mind, you choose.
It's also helpful in group decisions. When everyone is asking, what should we do? And you don't have a strong opinion, just say, I don't mind. I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, it shows you're chill and open, and it really helps move the conversation forward without any awkwardness. Phrase 8 is, that's interesting.
This one is useful when you want to show curiosity without saying too much right away. Like if someone says, I've been learning Japanese by watching anime, you can say, oh, that's interesting. How's it going?
Yeah, it's a way to be polite and invite the other person to keep talking, especially if they're telling a story or sharing an opinion.
And even when you're not 100% interested, this phrase helps you sound engaged. It's a safe and friendly reply.
Exactly. It keeps conversations flowing.
Now we're on phrase 9. I have no idea.
This is a stronger way of saying, I don't know, right?
Yes, it shows you're completely unsure. Like if someone says, do you know where my phone went? And you honestly don't, you can say, I have no idea.
But you can also make it playful. Like if we're watching a mystery movie and I ask, who do you think did it? And you say, I have no idea. It makes it fun.
Right? Just make sure to say it with the right tone so it doesn't sound rude. Keep it friendly.
Phrase 10, sounds good to me.
Oh, this one's so positive. It's a way to agree with someone's idea or plan.
For example, if I say, let's meet at 3 o'clock, you might reply, sounds good to me.
Or if someone suggests a restaurant and you're happy with the choice, it's a perfect phrase.
It shows you're happy to go along with something, and it keeps the energy friendly.
All right, Emma, we've already covered 10 useful phrases. Let's jump into the next one. Phrase 11, let me think.
This one is supernatural. We all need a second sometimes. And saying, let me think, is such a great way to pause without making it awkward. Like if someone asks, "What's your favorite movie?" and you're not sure right away, just say, let me think. Maybe Inception.
Exactly. It also gives the listener a clue that you're not ignoring them, just taking a moment to answer properly. I use it all the time when someone asks me a difficult question.
Yeah, and in job interviews too. It's totally fine to say, "Let me think for a moment," before answering. Okay, ready for phrase 12? It depends.
Oh, I love this one. It's short, but it gives you space to explain your answer. For example, if someone asks, "Do you like working from home?" You could say, "It depends on the day or how focused I feel."
Yes. It's perfect for complex questions. Like if someone asks me, "Is English hard to learn?" I'd say, "It depends. It's different for everyone."
Right, and it's polite too. Instead of just saying yes or no, "It depends" shows you're thinking deeper.
And it often leads to better conversations because people will ask, "What do you mean?"
Next up, phrase 13. That makes sense?
Oh, this one's such a friendly response. It shows you understand the other person. Like if someone explains why they were late, "Sorry, traffic was crazy." You can just say, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yes, it tells the speaker you're not judging them. You're showing empathy and understanding.
And you can use it at work too. Like when your teammate explains a complicated task, just nod and say, "Ah, that makes sense."
Right, and it helps build a good vibe in any conversation.
Okay, phrase 14. That's a good point.
I say this when someone says something smart or helpful. Like if you say, "It's better to study in small chunks than all at once," I'd say, "That's a good point."
It's a great way to agree without just saying yes. It shows respect for the other person's opinion.
Totally. It's great for discussions, debates, or even just friendly chats.
And people love hearing that they made a good point. It keeps conversations positive.
All right, phrase 15. I'm just kidding.
Haha, I say this all the time when I'm joking. Like if I tease Jack and say, "You're always late," I quickly follow with, "I'm just kidding."
It's super helpful to show your tone, especially in English, because sometimes jokes can sound serious.
Exactly. If you say something playful and the other person looks confused, just smile and say, "Don't worry, I'm just kidding."
It helps you stay friendly and avoid misunderstandings. Plus, it makes the conversation more fun.
Let's keep going, Jack. Phrase 16. No worries.
Such a relaxed and friendly way to say it's okay. Like if someone says, "Sorry, I'm late," you can just smile and say, "No worries."
Exactly. It helps the conversation feel more positive. Even if something goes wrong, this phrase keeps the vibe chill.
I also use it a lot when someone thanks me. Like if you say, "Thanks for helping," I'd say, "No worries." It's just casual and kind.
It's one of those phrases that makes you sound really natural and confident in English.
Now, phrase 17. What do you mean?
I love this because it shows curiosity. Instead of pretending to understand, you're asking for more clarity. Like if someone says, "I feel stuck," you can say, "Oh, what do you mean?"
It keeps the conversation flowing and shows you really care about what they're saying.
Right. And it's super useful in learning too. If a teacher or friend says something confusing, just politely ask, "Sorry, what do you mean?"
Way better than staying silent and getting lost in the conversation.
Okay, phrase 18. Take your time.
This one is so helpful and gentle. Like if someone is filling out a form or answering a question slowly, you can say, "No rush, take your time."
Yes, it takes pressure off people. I even use it with friends. Like, "Don't worry about replying fast. Take your time."
It also shows patience and respect. Very important in English-speaking cultures.
And it's great in customer service situations too.
Next, phrase 19.
This is a classic. If someone says, "Let's meet at 4," you say, "Sounds good." It means you agree and you're happy with the plan.
It's way more natural than just saying, "Okay." It has a friendly tone to it.
Yeah, and it can work for all kinds of things: making plans, accepting ideas, or just saying yes in a nicer way.
If you want to sound relaxed and confident, "Sounds good" is a go-to phrase.
Phrase 20. I have no idea.
Haha, I say this a lot. When someone asks something random like, "Why is the sky pink today?" and I really don't know, I just say, "I have no idea."
It's honest and casual. Better than guessing or saying something unsure.
And it doesn't mean you're clueless. It just means you're not sure right now. It's okay to say it.
Right, and people respect that kind of honesty in conversations. Let's jump into the next one. Phrase 21. That makes sense.
Oh, I use this phrase all the time when someone explains something, and I finally understand it. Like if you say, "I didn't go out because it was raining," I'd reply, "Ah, that makes sense."
It's such a polite way to show that you're following the conversation. It's like saying, "Now I get it."
And it's better than just saying okay or nodding. It keeps the conversation alive and respectful.
Exactly. And it helps in learning too. If a teacher gives you a new rule, just say that makes sense when you understand.
All right, phrase 22, I'm not sure.
This is one of the most useful phrases ever. It's okay not to know something, and saying I'm not sure is honest and polite.
Yeah, like if someone asks, is the meeting at 3 or 4? And I'm not 100% confident. I just say, I'm not sure. Let me check.
Let's keep it going. Phrase 23. Fingers crossed.
Haha, I love this one. When we're hoping for good luck, we say fingers crossed.
Right, like, I have an interview tomorrow. And the other person says fingers crossed. You'll do great.
It's light, friendly, and encouraging. Even in text, people send the fingers crossed emoji.
It makes the other person feel like you're really hoping for their success.
Next up, phrase 24. It depends.
Oh yes, this is so useful when the answer isn't simple. Like if someone says, do you like working from home? I'd say, it depends. On the mood on the day.
Exactly, it's a flexible phrase. It helps you avoid giving a yes or no answer when things are more complex.
It's also great when you want to keep a conversation open, rather than ending it with a one-word answer. Okay, one more today. Phrase 25. That's a good point.
This is one of my favorites for discussions. If you're in a meeting or just chatting and someone says something smart, say, that's a good point.
It shows respect and keeps the talk friendly. Like if I say, we should take breaks while studying, and you say, that's a good point. It encourages me.
It makes the other person feel heard and valued. It's really powerful in English culture.
All right, here comes phrase 26. I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah, this is one every English learner needs. Instead of saying what or huh, which can sound a little rude, you can just say, I didn't catch that.
Exactly. Like if someone is talking too fast or there's noise in the background, you can say, sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it?
It sounds polite and still gets the job done. You're not pretending to understand. You're keeping the conversation smooth.
And native speakers use it too. So it's not just a learner phrase, it's real English.
Next up is phrase 27. No worries.
That one's super casual and friendly. If someone says, sorry, I'm late, you can smile and say, no worries.
It's like saying it's okay or don't worry about it, but even more chill.
And it's used a lot in places like Australia and the UK. It makes people feel comfortable, especially if they're apologizing.
Yeah, it's a great way to show you're relaxed and open.
Let's move to phrase 28. I'm used to it.
This one's great for routines or habits. Like if you say, I wake up at 5 a.m. every day, people might say, wow, isn't that hard? And you say, nah, I'm used to it.
It means something felt hard at first. But now, it's normal for you.
Right, and you can use it for anything. Cold weather, spicy food, noisy cities.
Exactly. It's a powerful little phrase for showing comfort or experience.
Here's phrase 29. What do you mean?
Yes, this helps a lot in conversations when you're confused or unsure. Like if someone says something strange or unclear, just ask, what do you mean?
And it's not rude. It shows you're interested and want to understand better.
Also, it keeps conversations going. Instead of guessing, you ask, and the other person explains more.
It's all about being active and listening and learning.
Phrase 30. Sounds good.
Such a fun one. It's like saying okay or that's fine, but with energy.
Yeah, if I say, let's meet at 3, you can say, sounds good.
It's so simple but really common. It shows you're happy with the plan.
And it works for texts, chats, and real life too. Super useful.
All right, time for phrase 31. That makes sense.
This one is such a polite way to say you understand something now. Like if someone explains why they were late, there was traffic, and I had to drop my brother off, you could say, that makes sense.
It shows you're listening, and it gives a friendly signal that you're not confused anymore.
Now phrase 32, you nailed it. Okay, Jack, I have to say your presentation today was amazing. The slides, the examples, the way you explained everything. Honestly, you nailed it.
Really? Thanks, Emma. I wasn't sure if it came across clearly. I was a bit nervous in the beginning.
No, seriously. Everyone was nodding and taking notes. You could tell they were engaged the whole time. You nailed it means you did a fantastic job, like exactly right.
That means a lot coming from you. I guess all that practice paid off.
It totally did. I hope you remember this phrase because next time someone does something well, now you can say, you nailed it.
Noted. You nailed it. Love how simple and positive it sounds. Next one is phrase 33. Let me think.
I use this one all the time when someone asks a question and I need a second. Like, what's your favorite movie? And I say, Let me think.
It's natural and gives your brain time to catch up without just sitting in silence.
It's also a good way to show you're taking the question seriously.
Exactly. A thoughtful pause with a friendly,
Okay, on to phrase 34. I'm not sure.
this is one of those phrases that makes you sound more fluent than just saying, I don't know.
Saying I'm not sure sounds softer, and you can even follow it up. Like, I'm not sure, but I think the meeting is at 4.
It keeps the conversation open instead of just ending it. Let's go with a new one for phrase 35. You've got to be kidding.
Oh, that's a good one. It's what you say when something surprises you, especially if it sounds unbelievable.
Yeah, like if someone told me they finished a 1,000-piece puzzle in 1 hour, I'd be like, you've got to be kidding.
Exactly. It's not aggressive, it's just a fun way to show shock or disbelief in a friendly conversation.
And your tone really matters here. You usually say it with a laugh or a surprised face.
It's casual, super native, and really expressive. Okay, let's kick off with phrase 36. Long time no see.
That's such a classic. People usually say it when they haven't seen someone in a while. Like, hey, long time no see. How have you been?
Right, it sounds really friendly and casual. You wouldn't use it in a formal setting, though.
Yeah, more like when you run into an old classmate at the mall or see a neighbor after a long time.
It's a fun way to reconnect and start a conversation.
Next up, phrase 37. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, yes. That's great for showing someone you listened and will remember what they said. Like if someone says, don't forget to drink water during the day, you can say, I'll keep that in mind.
It's polite and shows respect too, like you value the advice.
Also works in professional settings. Like, thanks for the feedback, I'll keep that in mind. Moving on to phrase 38. That sounds good. It's better than just okay because it sounds more natural and enthusiastic.
Super useful. It's how you agree with a plan. Like if someone says, let's meet at 4, you say, that sounds good. And it works in so many situations, plans with friends, restaurant choices, anything really. Okay, here's phrase 39. I can't wait.
I love using this one. It shows real excitement. Like, I can't wait for the weekend. Or I can't wait to see that movie.
Yeah, it's full of energy. It tells people you're genuinely looking forward to something.
It's simple and makes you sound super fluent when expressing emotions. And our last one for this segment, phrase 40. I have no idea.
Totally. It's a casual way to say you don't know something. Like, do you know where she went? Nope, I have no idea.
You can use it with a shrug too. It feels more natural than just saying, I don't know.
Plus, it's great for casual talks with friends, classmates, or coworkers. Okay, let's freshen things up with phrase 41.
That's a super useful one. You can say it at the beginning of meetings, lessons, or group activities.
Exactly. Like when your teacher or manager walks in. They say, all right, everyone, let's get started.
Now we've got phrase 42, no worries. Like if someone says, sorry, I'm late, you can smile and say, no worries.
I love that one. It's a great way to say it's okay or don't worry about it. It's casual and shows you're not upset, super friendly. Next, phrase 43.
By the way, perfect for changing the subject or adding extra info. Like, by the way, did you hear about the new movie?
It makes your English flow better. You sound more natural when shifting topics.